about you, but I am done putting my leftover Thanksgiving food in the freezer. I also don't want my beautiful smoked turkey that we made on Thanksgiving to go to waste. Whenever I put things into the freezer, it goes there to die. I forget about it, it gets covered in freezer burn. 6 months later, I discover it is somewhere hidden in the back corner, and it ends up in the trash. And honestly, after eating turkey in the Thanksgiving meal, and then of course having a delicious leftover turkey sandwich the next day, our family is just sick of turkey and we don't really want to eat it again for a while. So I have found that freeze drying is the perfect solution. My turkey is not going to the freezer to die. So besides MRE meals, meats that are ready to use to throw into recipes is my favorite thing to have freeze dried in my prepper stash. It's a close second. MREs are always gonna be my favorite, but ready to go meats, so convenient and nice to have. I'm just lining my freeze dryer trays with these tray liners. These ones I get from Amazon. I like them because they're kind of stiff. The Harvest Right ones are more flimsy. They're made of silicone. These, I don't exactly know. I think it's like a fiberglass material, but I use both. When one's dirty, I use this one. When this one's not dirty, I use the other one. So I definitely could fit more turkey on these trays. This is all that I had, but you could fit 2.5 pounds of food on each tray. So you can really stuff these full, but that's all I had. I gotta go grab my tray lids. I am not pre-freezing these today. There's just not that much food. I don't think it's gonna take that long for the freeze dryer to do all of the work. But I use my tray lids so that I can easily carry these down to my freeze dryer room, which is in my basement. Can I show you how Alaskan I am? So at the end of Thanksgiving, I didn't have any room in my fridge. Okay, let me pull this into the light. So I threw my turkey carcass out on my back porch. Seems like a totally normal thing to do, right? It's been there for 2 days. Do we think it's safe to still make broth out of it? I put it there. I mean, we've had frigid temperatures. It's been 10 degrees and lower ever since it went out there. I mean, it's colder than a refrigerator, right? Am I totally disgusting if I still use it and make turkey broth out of it? I kept it because I wanted to make turkey broth, but I have not had a free moment to do so. So it's just been sitting on my back patio. Is that normal? I mean, probably not, but it's cold out there and there's no bugs and critters and stuff hanging out right now, besides maybe a raven or a magpie, and they would have flown off with that if they came by and found it. So I think it's fine. When this comes out of the freeze dryer, I am going to show you my go-to recipe for using freeze-dried meats. It's a dump and go crock pot recipe, perfect for busy nights and always is so good. Our freeze dryer has cooled down and we can load up our trays now. Vanilla ice is now doing its thing. It's gonna go through the freezing cycle and the drying cycle and all of that jazz. I'm guessing it'll take about 24 hours, but we will see. I will be sure to let you know exactly how long it takes. I got a new camera, which is very exciting, but I am going to have to see how all of my angles and shots turned out in the editing phase of this video. So please excuse me if things look different or weird. This is gonna be a learning curve, but I'm excited. Tell me what you did for Thanksgiving. Did you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving? I sure hope so. We had a great time. We had our 2 neighbors' families over and we had a blast, had a wonderful Friendsgiving. We missed being around all of our family back in Arizona. It's always hard around the holidays when you don't get to be around your immediate family who you love so much. But it's so wonderful that we have met so many great friends here who are kind of like we're each other's pseudo families. So that's been great. We had a wonderful time and I hope you did. And let me know what you're doing with your leftover turkey. You know, I obviously think you need to freeze dry it, but if you didn't do that, I'd love to hear. I will catch you all tomorrow when this is done. My machine has sensed that it is finished, so we are going to do a quick weigh test and see how it's looking. So I did a really good job at dividing up my turkey evenly. My first 3 trays were all 788 grams after being freeze dried. Well, okay, the top one was 787, but how cool is that? And my bottom tray was 900 grams. I am going to add more dry time, close my drain valve, hit continue, and just come back and check on this in about an hour. And if my weights are still the same, then it's fully done. Also, I went to my P.O. box today and you guys are amazing. I got some Christmas cards and a couple of packages, so we're gonna open those at the end of today's video. Y'all are the best. I am hosting a Christmas card exchange this year, so if you want to send me your family's Christmas card, I will write the P.O. box information right here on the screen, so you don't even have to go to the video description to dig around for it. And I will send you our family's Christmas card in return. I want to decorate my wall back here in Christmas cards for my viewers. I thought that would be so much fun. Good news. All of my weights have ended up the same. That means they are fully freeze-dried and ready to be packaged up. Because I want this turkey to be like meal prep style, I'm going to package them in mason jars. I know I'm gonna use this within the next month or two, so mason jars it is. I like to do Mylar bags when I'm storing things for long-term storage, but for more shorter term, I go with mason jars. Here is the turkey up close. It's just dry, breaks apart. Perfect. I am going to use my food funnel, which I am obsessed with. Trying to fit it on here. All I gotta do is open up a jar and I'm gonna hold it up here because or wait, no, I can lower this. Hold on. How cool is that? My food funnel comes from freezedryersupplies.com. It's amazing for packaging up your freeze-dried food. And now I've got not 1, not 2, but 2.5 mason jars full of turkey. This is so much nicer to have my meat prepped and ready to go for whenever I want to use it. And I can just pull it off my shelf. I don't have to dig through my cold freezer to find my precious leftover turkey. So I do need to vacuum seal these to keep them nice and fresh. And I got this jar sealer off of Amazon. Works great. You just push on and let it suck out the air for like 60 seconds and then you're good to go. This will last on your shelf for 10 to 15 years. You can throw also an oxygen absorber in here. If you're gonna have it on your shelf for more than a few months, I would add an oxygen absorber also for extra insurance. I'm gonna get all these sealed up and then I'm gonna show you my favorite way to use the freeze-dried chicken. This is not chicken, the freeze-dried turkey in a recipe. Dump and go is the way to go. Now that it's daylight, I thought I would take you out to do an Alaskan snow check. By daylight, I mean the sun is about to set and it's 2:30 in the afternoon. Okay, the sun probably doesn't really set till more like 4:45, but we are getting in the darkest time of the year. That is for sure. It has been very dark, very early. It gets light around like 9:30 maybe. So, I mean, the poor kids go to school in the dark, they come home and it's almost dark. But December 22nd, I believe, is winter solstice. And then we start gaining daylight a few minutes every day. So can't wait for that day. But as you can see, we have not had much snowfall. It's just been very cold. Been very sunny and very cold. But in about a week, we might get some more snow. It's honestly been kind of nice. I think the kids are bummed about not having as much snow as we've had in years past, but I'm kind of enjoying it. Now a can of tomato sauce, fire roasted tomatoes. These are my favorite to add to any chili. Then just whatever chili spices you like. I do chili powder, paprika, cumin, salt and pepper. So it seems a little dry, so I am gonna go in and add chicken broth. And then I found this in my freezer, you know, because I hate freezing leftovers because they always go there to die. This old cauliflower rice is on its last leg. So we are just gonna add some in here just to add some veggie element to the chili. I also have some half and half left over from Thanksgiving that I'm gonna pour in here to just make it a little extra creamy. And just like that, in literally like 4 minutes, I threw together this delicious chili that has fresh turkey in it that I did not have to cook. I didn't have to thaw anything. Came right out of the jar and right into the pot. I've got to taste it. So good. The turkey has only been in for a few minutes and it's already rehydrated. Because it was broken up so small, it rehydrates in no time. That is so good. This is the perfect turkey 2.0 recipe. This is what my family's eating for dinner tonight. We're gonna be rushing out the door soon to head to gymnastics, so an easy 5-minute meal is definitely my go-to on busy nights like this, when I've worked at the school all day and then we have all of our after-school activities. This is what I live on. This is what I live on. And of course, served up with a side of sourdough bread. I don't think it gets any better than that. I'm just gonna let this simmer for a few more minutes, but I have to take you downstairs and show you what I got in the mail from you, my viewers. I am so excited. I can't believe one of you sent this to me. I'm so grateful. But we got some happy mail to open. Let's go do that. So I just first of all wanna say thank you for being amazing and sending me stuff. I've got 3 Christmas cards already. I am so excited. This one is from West Virginia. I think I mentioned in one of my videos that if you don't want your card shown on the internet, to please just mark like keep private on here, from Rudy and Pat. Thank you. This is gonna get hung up on my wall. That is beautiful. This one came from Florida. I would love to be in Florida right now. Beautiful card. This was from Jackie and Scott in Newport Richey, Florida. Thank you so much for the sweet note. That's gonna go up on my wall. And my last one is from Indiana. Look how cute this is. This is from Matt, Rhonda, Kaylin, and their puppy, Callie. Thank you so much for the sweet note. That means so much to me. I just love getting to know you guys from your sweet letters. And it sounds like you have an amazing life on the tip of Lake Michigan with your micro homestead. I'm jealous. Tonight I'm gonna start figuring out how I want to display cards. If I want to just like tape them up there or get some type of string that I could hang them on. I got an amazing gift from Chris. Thank you so much. He made me these custom bottle opener keychains. Look, Ice Ice Baby. And then this one has my P.O. Box information. And so does this one. So I can put my P.O. Box keychain on here. And these are gonna be so nice for opening my jars. Because I, right now, just dig my fingernails into them and break them. This was so thoughtful. Thank you so much, Chris. And your family and, you know, everyone involved in this gift. Thank you. Okay, and this one, I just couldn't believe when I was on the hunt for these and I could not find them anywhere. These were sent to me from Danny and Marty in Iowa. Thank you. They made it all the way to Alaska. And I said if I got my hands on some of these, I was gonna make a freeze-dried video freeze-drying the Christmas trees. I've seen many people do them and we gotta try it. So thank you for sending them to me. I am so excited. And another card to put up on my wall. So as a reminder, when I receive a Christmas card from you, I am going to send you our family's Christmas card in return. Thank you again for the thoughtful gifts. You really are the best. We only have 7 gifts left. So it looks like we need to do, let's do 18 and 19 today. Just 2 little guys. We've got a mistletoe cookie cutter. What could this one be? What Christmassy thing haven't I gotten yet? Well, I think I've gotten Christmas trees. But another Christmas tree. Okay, cookie cutters. A few more days left. As always, thank you so much for being here and watching my videos. I have fun making them, and I really enjoy being able to connect with you guys and share the love of freeze drying with as many people as I can. You know, we clearly love it. It's the best. And remember, when you freeze dry today, you secure your tomorrow. Bye, friends.